What up YouTube? Welcome to another Division 2 video, and it's Tuesday, so it's vendor reset time. And of course, like every week, I'm gonna show you the whole vendor and closing it off tomorrow with Cassie Mendoza. Thanks for watching my content. I really appreciate you joining me. If you like my content and want to help the channel out, because that's how YouTube works, smash that like button. But are you ready? Let's go! And there we are at the White House, our first vendor. First thing we can pick up is the swap chain. Of course, the named SMG with perfect unwavering on there. And the rest could be nice, but it's too low to buy in my opinion. The rolls are the ones that you want, with some damage to target out of cover on there, but still it's gonna set you back a lot of optimization points. Black Marker T 821. Not loving spike, ACR, maxed out damage to armor, close on personal on there, and then 12.3% assault rifle damage. If you want to go for that close and personal, roll the assault rifle damage to that max cap and optimize the health damage. M1911, please leave here, go for the open world. Backpack from Overlord with tech support, health and weapon handling. No thank you. Gilligard Vest with 10.3% critical hit damage, 4k armor regeneration and 127.5k armor already on there. It has tamper proof, so you need to remove that tamper proof for something else, whatever you like. But this is a pretty decent vest to buy. Over to the mods, 10.1% critical hit damage, 6.5% armor repair for your drone, 4.3% damage for your turret, and a 6.4% duration for your sticky launcher. But let's head over to the clan and see what they sell us this week. And there we are guys, at the clan vendor. The first thing we can buy is the invisible hand. Of course, the named assault rifle with perfect Allegro on there, but I'm not loving the rolls, especially not stability. Then the mask from Foundry Bulwark with 9% explosive resistance, 122k armor. I'm not loving explosive resistance on this Foundry Bulwark, and the armor is too low, so in my opinion, please leave it here. Nego knee pads with 9% headshot damage and 11.2% weapon damage on there. Roll the weapon damage to that max cap, you very nice Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads. If you want to go for headshot damage then of course. Over to the hardwired, you know my opinion, always craft this, because you will always have it as a god roll, because it handles a skill tier. Over to the KSG shotgun, not great, not loving Vindictive on there, the rest is too low in my opinion. Tactical Vector SBR 9mm. This is maybe a very nice buy, because this Tactical Vector is the hardest hitting Vector in the game. And it already has an 8% damage to target out of cover, 13% SMG damage and 15% critical hit chance. Of course you can get it a little bit higher, but in my opinion, roll that reformation off there, go for whatever you think is necessary, some close and personal, whatever you think, and then optimize the rest. This could be a very nice factor. USC 45, not great if you ask me. A rifle with close and personal, no thank you. Covert SRS, spike on there, and health damage, not great. If you want to buy this, then maybe roll the spike away and optimize the rest, but I'm not a fan of that health damage on there. Mask from Petrov, critical hit damage already on there, then some explosive resistance, not great, and 11.1% weapon damage. Roll the explosive resistance away for whatever you think is necessary, but still, it's pretty low to buy. You need a lot of optimization points to get this god rolled. Backpack from China Light, armor regeneration, skill haste and companion. I don't know if you like this combination on this backpack, I don't. Knee pads from Douglas and Harding, weapon handling, status effect, no thank you. Over to the mods, 17.6% repair skills, 4.5% healing for your hive, 4.3% damage for your drone, and 4.5% holstered regeneration for your shield. But let's head over to the campus and see what they sell us this week. And there we are guys, at the campus. The designated hitter is the first thing we can pick up, or yeah, leave here. The marksman rifle with perfect reformation on there, but the rest is just trash. Hunting M44, same, not great if you ask me, not loving strained on a marksman rifle, especially not with an RPM of 55. Over to the military M60, hardest hitting LMG in the game, but still close and personal, and mag size on there, no thank you. Mask from Murakami, skill damage and armor regeneration on there. Skill damage could be nice, and roll that armor regeneration away for whatever you think is necessary and optimize the rest, but it's very low. You can find a way higher, way faster in the open world. Over to the Petrov with 11% weapon damage, 16.4% repair skills and 10.6% critical hit damage, but not great if you ask me. Over to the mod, 15.6% repair skills, 4.2% damage for your cam launcher. Then we got the 7.9% health for your hive, the 6.3% cone size for your poles, and the 6.1% shock radius for your shock traps. But let's head over to the theater and see what they sell us this week. And there we are, guys, at the theater, and there they are again. The Contractor's gloves are back. A little bit low on weapon damage and some weapon handling on there, but if you roll that weapon handling away from some crits, some critical hit damage, whatever you think is necessary, optimize the rest, because this is just the best in slot gloves to have. Over to the KSG shotgun, spike again, headshot damage, and the rest is trash. No thank you. M1A CQB, lucky shot could be nice, but I'm not loving stability, and the rest is too low. Empress gloves with 8.7% status effect and 5% weapon handling, two things you do not want on these gloves. Knee pads from Araldi, 5% critical hit chance already on there, 9.4% skill haste and the 10.6% weapon handling, way too low in my opinion. Of course, that critical hit chance could be nice. Roll the skill haste away for something else and optimize the weapon damage, but it's gonna set you back. Over to the mods, 8.4% burn resistance, 6.2% health for your mine, the 4 extra bonus per enemy for your shield. So if you do not have it yet, definitely pick it up. This will give you a lot more damage. If you don't have it, definitely pick it up at the theater. Over to the 1 extra max target for your Firefly and the 6% duration for our decoy, of course. So let's head over to the DZs and see what they sell us this week. And there we are, guys, at DZEs, and look at this. The Hollow Man is for sale again with 10% health damage, 126.7k armor, and then roll the status effect for whatever you think is necessary. Maybe some hazard protection, for example, and then optimize the armor. This is again a must buy and is a very hard mask to get because this is DZ exclusive. Over to the M700 tactical, killer on there, damage to armor, the rest is too low, not loving the rolls. M249 with maxed out critical hit damage, in sync already on there, but look at those core attributes, way too low. Eclipse mask, you know my opinion, always craft this, guys. You will always have it god rolled because you will have a skill tier as an attribute. Over to the tip of the spear, weapon handling, way too low of weapon damage. Over to the mask from Alps with 7.2% headshot, 10.1% skill haste. I don't know if you like the skill haste and or headshot damage on there. I'm not. And if you want to go for that skill haste, go for the open world, just farm it. You will get it quick enough with higher than 10.1% skill haste. Over to the Wyvern, 10.1% skill haste, 5.5% weapon handling. No, thank you. And you know my opinion about the mods in the DZs, guys. Way too expensive. Just go for the open world or go for the open world vendors. Let's head over to our next DZ. And there we are, guys, DZ South. The Grudge is for sale here, named submachine gun, of course, with the perfect vindictive on there, but the rest is just trash. Tactical UMP 45, same. Tactical MK16, same. First wave PF45 could be nice with the damage to target out of cover maxed out with future perfect on there. Roll that pistol, damage to that max cap, and you have a god roll PF45. But in my opinion, just go for the open world. It's way too expensive. Backpack from Hunter's Fury, weapon handling, no thank you. Nego vest could be something with already the 4.1% critical hit chance on there. Optimize that or optimize the weapon damage and roll the other one. Over to the backpack from Seska, could be nice, but I'm not loving the combination of headshot and combined arms on there. Then the vest from Petrov, almost maxed out health, and look at that weapon damage, guys. 6.6% weapon damage. That's gonna set you back a lot of optimization points because you do not want that health on there. Over to the mods, and you know my opinion, just go for the open world, go for the summit, but do not buy them at the DZs. Over to our last DZ. And there we are, guys, DZ West. The Virginian is for sale. It's a named rifle with perfect boomerang on there, but it's too low to buy in my opinion, and I'm not loving the critical hit chance on there. 612, way too expensive to buy, way too low of rolls. SIG 716, same, not loving strength on the rifle and not loving the magazine size, and the rest is trash. Eclipse, skill tier, you know the drill, always crafted. Tip of the spear with health on there, way too low of weapon damage for the knee pad, so no thank you. Sokolov with maxed out weapon damage, but the rest is just trash. You do not want health or you do not want skill damage. Over to the knee pads of Bellstone. Could be something, just kidding, because it has weapon handling and explosive resistance on there. Man, this is just trash, straight up trash. Just like the mods, you know my opinion, just go for the summit, go for the open world, way too expensive to buy them in the DZs. Let's head over to New York. And there we are, guys, at our first vendor of New York. MK16 is for sale, but it's just trash, please leave it here. Same as the Nagav. Stability, eyeless, no thank you. Military MK17, sadist, magazine size, no thank you. Card 45, almost maxed out pistol damage, but the rest is just trash if you ask me. Backpack from Araldi, combined arms and health, not the greatest rolls. 511 knee pads, weapon handling on there, and 511, so please leave it here. Mask from Walker and Harris could be something if you want to go for these attributes, then roll something to the max cap and then optimize the rest. Over to the mods, 10% skill haste, 8.2% in share resistance. Then we got the 1 extra sniper ammo for your turret, the 7.3% in share duration for your cam launcher, and the 5.7% duration for your shock traps. But let's head over to our last vendor of today. And there we are, guys, at Roy, our last vendor of today. The police T821 is for sale, but please leave it here. Classic RPK. Could be something, in my opinion, then roll the magazine size away for some damage to armor, for example, because it already has in sync. The 14.5% LMG damage is already very nice, and the only thing you have to do is roll that damage to target out of cover to that max. So this could be a very nice classic RPK if you want to go with it. SAS G12, not great if you ask me. Killer could be nice, but I'm not loving the rest of the rolls. The Magnum handgun, please leave it here. Backpack from Golan, not great with the composure and skill damage on there. Would love to see something else. And then of course, on top of that, explosive resistance. Knee pads from Fenris could be a lot better as well. Critical hit chance already on there, so you could roll the status effect away for something else, but it's way too low in my opinion to buy. Mask from Petrov, already at a 5.1% critical hit chance and 8.6% hazard protection. So if you want to go for a hazard protection build with a Petrov mask, then roll that weapon damage to the max cap and optimize the rest. Over to the last mods, 4.3% critical hit chance, 8.6% skill duration, then we got 1 extra cluster mine for our mines, the 7.6% in share duration for our cam launcher, and the 4.3% duration for our shock traps. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the vendor reset of today. Of course, I'm gonna close it off tomorrow with Cassie Mendoza, but for today, guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!